So Kev, on the road for the first time on Saturday to face Bromley. Just first off, how's the last week been? I imagine it's been quite positive and trading off the back of a good result.
Yeah, it has. As you say, fantastic result in the local derby against York. So naturally, the lads enjoyed their day off Sunday, and then we reported back to work on Monday, ready to go to build up for another tough match against Bromley away from home. So it's been a good week. The lads have been buzzing, as you could imagine, but we've done a lot of hard work. Still got a lot of hard work to do, but they're in a good place. They're well prepared physically and mentally for what is going to be a tough game down at Bromley. Obviously, I don't like to elaborate. I don't know. I didn't see the game, but it wasn't a great performance against them at home. So we're going there with a determination now off the back of a great result to try and get a result down there.
Yeah, what kind of team are Bromley from your knowledge? Do you know much about them?
Yeah, they've got some good players. Obviously, they are where they are for a reason. I know they haven't picked up as many points as they'd like in the last 4 games, but they're a threat, and they're quite a direct team. They're a physical team, so we have to deal with that. But since I've been at the football club, our players have showed that they can mix it, they can deal with it, and then when we can play, we need to play. There's going to be no excuse about the pitch, no bobbles. So we've been training on our 3G all week. So we'll be well prepared by that. We know what to expect. We'll give them the respect that they deserve. But we're going there to try and get a result. The mindset's maybe a little bit different. They're the home team. I'm sure they're going to come at us from the opening, from the beginning. So we need to be prepared and then try and take our chances when we can.
You touched on the pitch there, just in terms of the game. How different could that make a game in terms of playing on artificial rather than grass?
Yeah, it can. It depends what type of artificial pitch it is. The real modern ones, they tend to water them nowadays and make it really slick. But then you get the sort of ones that haven't been touched in a few years, can become dry, especially if it's not wet or if it's not raining. So they tell me that it's quite a dry, it's not a new artificial pitch. So we've got to deal with the conditions. If it's dry, it'll be sticky. That can cause past issues if you want to play a high tempo passing game, which I'm trying to install into our players, and we showed we can do it. So we just have to get that balance right of when to go long and when to play and not take too many risks, because ultimately Bromley need they're the home team. They're going to come at us. They haven't picked up as many points as they like, so they'll be thinking this is a chance for them to get a win. But we got to go there with a mindset of hard to beat. A point for us down there would be a great point, but we're going there to win the football match, but we've got to be a bit cautious.
Just on the injury front, obviously quite struggled last week. We had Fergie come off, Manny D and Manny O were slightly involved in knocks as well. So how was everyone on that front?
Yeah, it's we've had to monitor them this week. So there's a few that have picked up some knocks, but I'm sure they'll all be fine for the weekend. So that's part and parcel of what it is. When you see the players putting their bodies on the line last week, you're going to naturally pick up some knocks. Manny D hasn't played up for a while. So it's Fergie. He obviously had to come off early. He'll be fine. So it's what you have to deal with, and that's what a squad is all about. If someone misses out, then someone gets an opportunity to come in. So we should be good to go.
Yeah, and on the longer front, likes of Josh O'Meara, Alex Lacey, how are they progressing?
Yeah, I think Josh is still a good few weeks away. Alex Lacey is looking to join in full-time training next week, so that's a boost for us and a massive boost for the player himself. It's always tough when a new manager comes in and you're injured, so it's great to have him back in amongst it. Yeah, Josh is going to still be a few weeks away, but he's making good progress.
Yeah, and last week you touched on the fact that you are still working hard on recruitment. How does that look? Have you got anyone eyed up in terms before this weekend?
Yeah, we're working as we speak now. I'm trying to get another one through the door before the game tomorrow. So as I've said, the owner's been fantastic for me. He's backed me. So another one through the door, hopefully at some point today, and then I'm still going to be looking possibly to bring another one in next week if we can, in an area that I feel we need, and then that probably will be it for the rest of the season. So the competition will be good amongst the squad, and hopefully if we do get a couple of setbacks in terms of injury, then we've got players that can step in and take those roles up. So yeah, at the moment, the squad is looking good.